Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, I want to talk about something that Liam Coen said recently to the media. This is per Greg Auman of Fox Sports, one of the best in the business. Love Greg. And Liam Coen said, as part of the bye-week self-scouting, Bucs are more aware they need to make sure Sean Tucker has more touches in every game and a chance to make plays in rotation with the other two backs. I don't know why that took a bye week self scouting to figure out. Honestly, I know a lot of Bucs fans have been clamoring for that for weeks now, right? But hey, I guess it is a positive thing because look, it's one thing for Todd Bowles to say it. Todd Bowles does not control the offensive side of the ball. Liam Coen does, and for Liam Coen to say, "Yeah, no, we need to get Sean Tucker the ball more," that's a positive thing. And look, right now, the Bucs running back room, you have Bucky Irving with 492 rushing yards this year on 96 attempts. He's averaging 5.1 yards per carry. That's great. He's had 28 targets this year, 26 receptions. He has got also 188 receiving yards. Bucky's been very good in terms of being more of a runner and a little bit as a receiver. Rachaad White has kind of been the flip side. He has 306 rushing yards and 80 rushing attempts for 3.8 yards per attempt, okay? Bucky Irving's got 4 rushing touchdowns, by the way. Rachaad White's got 1. Whereas Rachaad White, in terms of receiving stats, 41 targets, 37 receptions, 291 receiving yards, and 4 receiving touchdowns. Rachaad White is tied for 3rd on the team in receiving touchdowns this year. So you're seeing a good blend, right? Like Bucky's more of your runner, Rachaad's more of your receiver. That's just kind of how it goes, right? But Sean Tucker is an interesting case, right? He's got 186 rushing yards, 1 rushing touchdown, 7.2 yards per attempt. He's got 7 catches for 97 yards and a touchdown, okay? And if you take a look at the game logs, Sean Tucker, earlier in the year, he had 10 carries throughout these, or sorry. He had 2 carries throughout the start of the year for 7 yards, okay? That was leading all the way up until October 13th against the New Orleans Saints. He had 14 carries for 136 yards, 1 touchdown. He had 3 targets, 3 receptions, 56 yards, and a touchdown. Great game. You would assume that they would, right after that, give Sean Tucker the ball more. I mean, I believe they said that they were going to give the hot hand. Sean Tucker was the hot hand in that case. Not necessarily. Going forward, he has had 10 carries, folks, for 43 yards, okay? And that's in the past 4 weeks. 10 carries for 40, for 30, 40, for 43 yards. 10 carries for 43 yards, okay? He has had, let's see here, 4 targets, okay? 4 targets, 3 receptions for 27 yards. So not a ton of work here from Sean Tucker. Not a ton of work under any circumstances. In that last game against the 49ers, 0 rushing attempts, 0 targets. So Sean Tucker needs the ball more. And a lot of Bucs fans have been saying that, have been clamoring for that. And it's a tough situation, right? Because on one hand, I understand where people are coming from. And I agree where people are coming from. But also, I don't necessarily think Bucky Irving and Rachaad White have been bad this year. So it's an interesting problem, So I am going to be curious to see how Sean Tucker gets involved. I do believe Liam Coen when he says he is going to get Sean Tucker more involved, but what is that going to look like? I'm going to be curious to see, right? Does this mean that he is going to eventually take over Rachaad White's spot? Maybe as that backup running back? Maybe. I don't necessarily want to see Sean Tucker dive too much into Bucky Irving's running stats because I still believe Bucky Irving is the best pure runner on this team. But maybe that means Rachaad is more of a receiving guy. Maybe you use him. Maybe you have all 3 guys out there. Rachaad's out in this. I know a lot of people have suggested this, right? But you have all 3 running backs out there, 2 running backs in the backfield. It's like Sean Tucker and Bucky Irving, and then maybe Rachaad is out as a slot receiver or something. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm going to be curious to see how the creativity of Liam Coen is going to take full effect, right, in this running back room. It's a good problem to have, okay? It is a good problem to have. I cannot stress that enough. It is. But there's only so many carries. There's only so many snaps that can go around in that running back room. So how is this going to whatever it may be? How is this going to take full effect? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I would like to see, maybe you give Sean Tucker more of Rachaad White's carries and have Rachaad be more of a receiver. Because again, I still think Rashaad's the best receiver out of the bunch so far this year. I think Bucky's the best runner. Sean Tucker's somewhere in the middle, right? Somewhere in the middle. Like I've said before, it's a good problem to have, but I'm going to be interested to see what Liam Coen does. But I am encouraged, and I know a lot of Bucs fans are going to be encouraged as well, that it seems like they're going to be finally trying to give Sean Tucker the ball more. I think that's a good thing. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions about this down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. As always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.